Well, good afternoon and welcome to CAF. It's good to see so many people here to join us on this important occasion as we celebrate the recognition of innovation at CAF with the presentation of the Queen's Award. As many of you know, the Queen's Awards for Enterprise are the most prestigious awards for business performance in this country. They're awarded by the Queen, but she doesn't make the decision herself. She takes advice from the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister takes care to have a committee of representatives from government, from industry, from commerce, from the trade unions, and they assess organisations and their achievements. Today, with the Award for Innovation, recognising the things that we have done in our area of financial products and services. These you've heard about on the video, where we're providing for charities strong financial returns, enabling them to transform the lives of individuals in this country and the communities in which we live. We take pride in the continuous innovation that we undertake at CAF, and the Queen's Award recognises that success that we've had in providing charities with a broad range of financial services, from low-cost, high-interest bank accounts to pooled investment funds and fundraising support to enable them to generate funds for their own causes, right through to venture capital, social investment that we undertake. A range of services which are making a huge difference to large numbers of charities. These innovative products and services do enable organisations to maximise their funds that are available. And we are able to, by striving to continuously improve the way we do it, to actually build up that difference, to make it even greater in the future. And we are just delighted to be honoured with this prestigious award, the Queen's Award. And we will continue to respond to the needs of charities in an innovative way in the years to come. But we'll never forget 2007, the year when we were recognised in this way. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce my Lord Lieutenant of Kent, Alan Willett, CMG. We're delighted you've been able to come and be with us today. We know that your health has not been well, but although other things have disappeared from your diary, we're very honoured that you kept this event in your diary and that you've made a real effort to be with us today. Now, I know that you have twice been a recipient of a Queen's Award for Export, and that you continue to make a major difference, an invaluable contribution to the people and the county of Kent. And so we're delighted that you've been able to come and be part of this today. So I hand over the floor to you.
What I want to start with, really, is just to tell you momentarily about the aims of the Lieutenancy of Kent, because they do flow into each other, these things. But the aims of the Lieutenancy of Kent are to provide, and it's not a one-man band. We've got an organisation across the county as a Lieutenancy, to provide a focus for county identity, unity and pride, and give a sense of stability and recognise achievements, success and excellence. And in a way that's what we're doing now. We're recognising your excellence. And it's a wonderful thing to see that that you're helping the voluntary sector. I mean, without the voluntary sector, I tell you, the county wouldn't run. It's as simple as that, you know. I keep hammering this point home to everybody I can get my hands on. And there is another important point. What you're doing is you are selling knowledge. You're not really... The future belongs to those companies who are knowledge-based. Now, they can make something, it doesn't alter that, but they aren't going to be making tin trays, where 90% of the product is basically the material and 10% is the know-how. And they're great for China and India in their present development, but we can't compete in that world, and we don't want to compete. And it's your sort of companies that we really need in Kent, who are selling knowledge everywhere. I just want to point out one other thing. You know, I was listening to your excellent speech and thinking, I always used to say in my own organisation and around that the really successful organisations are the ones that know they're good. You know you're good. In fact, I'm going to worry that I'm never going to get out of here without having to somehow make some contribution. Or, yeah, I mean, I've had a hard sell from the moment I arrived. But so I just wanted to say that you know, it's absolutely clear. Everybody I've spoken to, you all know you're good, and that's important. And don't ever get away from that. We don't want too much of this wonderful English approach that we play ourselves down all the time. The really good companies don't play themselves down. And so I have the greatest admiration for what you're doing. Well done. I suspect this is not the first time that I shall be here. I shall come again to present you with your second award in due course. Now you've got to do that in the next 4.5 years, because I've only got 4.5 years left, so just make sure you do that if you would. And if I can just have the, I just want to explain these two things. Give me the scroll first, would you? I'm here to present two things, and I'm commanded by Her Majesty. I'm not actually given any option in this, and I'm perfectly happy to do it anyway. But the first thing I want to present you, which no doubt you will frame, is the scroll which explains what you have won. And here it is, signed personally by Her Majesty, with her signature on it, as I told you. She's aware. And that's the first thing. And then, just hold it at the moment, but you can see this is the chalice that we give as a momentum, which no doubt you'll sit somewhere in your organisation. So I'm going to present these two things. First the scroll to Tracy. Here you are, my dear. There we go. Yeah, sure. This is the point I take my glasses off. I can't see anything after that, but I'm sure you're out there somewhere, you know. Yeah, lovely, there you go. And the second thing I want to give you is this chalice for you to eat. There we go. And well done again. Magnificent performance. Look forward to seeing you all again sometime.
I'm scared to death I'm going to drop this, John. Thank you, Lord Lieutenant, for those kind words. I am extraordinarily proud on behalf of not only the team that work within Charity Financial Services, but the whole of CAF to have accepted the award on behalf of CAF. We were particularly thrilled to win the award because we were the first charity to win the award in the innovation category. And for us, that's what it's all about. And what it really does for us is recognise that over the last 2 decades, we've been providing financial services and enabling small and medium charities to achieve the best financial returns on the proceeds that they receive from the donors that support all of their causes, allowing them to boost their funds and ultimately, because this is what it's all about, achieve their charitable mission. CAF's role fundamentally is about adding value to the charitable sector. And through the financial services that we offer to the charities that we support, just over the last 5 years, we've added value to charities of over £100 million. That's £100 million of unrestricted money that they otherwise wouldn't have had if they hadn't have utilised the services of CAF. And I think that's something that we're all extraordinarily proud of. I'm particularly delighted that we were able to welcome here today charities from Kent. Charities within the Kent County represent a good percentage of the charities that use our services, and CAF itself has a very long history in Kent, and we're a significant employer too in Kent. So to welcome not only staff from throughout the organisation, but in particular our customers from the county was particularly important to us today to share in the celebration.